It's our job to look for the truth.
You can see she's using this candy package to hide her needle.
I understand that, ma'am. I understand that you want to keep your children safe and you want to keep yourself safe.
It's very obvious you're soliciting, right? So what happens if we see you doing it again?
Will we go to jail?
We can't throw every single person down here in jail for every little thing. But you know, you do your thing and we also have a job to do. You understand how that goes too, so.
We're just being like this because you can't take care of yourself right now. We're gonna do it for you, okay?
What are you up to? Smoking crack?
Just another night in paradise. Just in case.
In 8 provinces, 3 territories, and more than 200 municipalities, they take the calls, enforce the law, and maintain peace and order. They are the heart and soul of the RCMP. They are Frontline Police.
Hey, don't argue with them. Grab your stuff and go. Don't argue with them, grab your stuff and leave. Frontline policing is the meat and potatoes of policing. That's why everything happens. We deal with it first, we deal with it all, we take care of it. Oh, you're not driving home. You want to go to jail? We got a place for you. We're not here to scare you. We're just here to help the hotel guy evict you guys.
Are you okay?
My lower back's a bit sore.
Okay.
Frontline policing is basically first responder. We're the first on the scene.
We got EHS and I think fire is on the way too. But
the average day you can get any number of calls. You don't really know what you're going to be doing until you sign onto your cars.
Have fun. I just seen a little male wandering around in front of a building with a white blanket over his head. 138 and 70.
We've got a guy that tried to get out of the cab without paying his fare, I guess, and he tried to get out of the moving cab. The cab driver pressed our distress button. What's his first name?
Ronald.
Ronald. I got you, Ron. You put your feet down and walk a little bit? Do you remember why you tried to jump out of the cab? No? No? Okay, come with me, Ron. We're just being like this because you can't take care of yourself right now, and we're gonna do it for you, okay? 1 foot at a time. Can you sit up, Ron? Oh, there you go. Get your bum up there. Good. Good man. Good man. You're welcome. We take care of sexual assaults. We take care of robberies. We take care of murders. We do the simple traffic stops. We do the school talks. We do it all. That's what frontline policing is all about.
Surrey, BC is home to Canada's largest detachment, with close to 600 members, spread over 5 districts, handling 160,000 calls a year.
On a 12-hour shift at Surrey Detachment, particularly on a Friday night, we'll have a higher call volume, but we can have anywhere from 150 to 300 calls during our 12-hour shift.
Surrey encompasses a vast landscape of urban and rural terrain. It's a city of malls, industrial parks, suburbia, beaches, and farmland.
The role of the frontline officer in Surrey Detachment is the same as a frontline officer in any small town. We receive the same calls for service. We're here to serve the public. We have more members, more specialized sections, but our main job is to respond to the 911 calls and the routine calls.
Mr. Brown, it's Surrey RCMP. Okay. Mr. Brown, how are you?
I'm awake, I see.
You're awake. So, I
I guess they're not playing loud music. They're just really loud, stomping, pounding, and banging and crashing around. You know.
All right.
They're out in the patio, yakking really loud.
Okay, just because we have to deal with one person at a time, right?
I know.
So he's secured right now. He's safe. He's in the back of the van.
Whether it's investigating a noise complaint or breaking up a fight, Frontline Policing is the same from city to city. Case in point, New Brunswick's Kodiak Regional RCMP. Serving the cities of Moncton and Dieppe and the town of Riverview, Kodiak Detachment has 148 members, handling over 30,000 calls a year.
Moncton still has its small town features, which is a nicely close-knit community. However, we are expanding. It's starting to feel like the big city atmosphere is coming to Moncton.
Well, right now I'm just dealing with you, okay? So I'm just trying to advise you of your rights. Right now you're under arrest for breach of peace. You don't have to say anything to us.
On a nightly basis, the police deal with a number of issues, ranging from loud parties to barking dogs to armed robberies, and we've had some murders here as well.
Having a rough night, have you?
Well, it was rough.
Different cities, different detachments, at opposite ends of the country. Yet Surrey and Moncton are similar.
So you're under arrest for being intoxicated in a public place and breach of peace, okay?
Similar in the challenges faced by frontline police officers as they do their best to maintain law and order.
If you're a criminal, you're doing bad things, you're going to go to jail. If everybody had the law in their own hands, they could do whatever they wanted, it'd be chaos. What we do is we help people, we represent them. You're a victim of a crime, who do you need to help you? We come around.
With the law on their side, frontline police respond and react when a crisis arises. But the job is much more than that. It's about knowing the town you police well enough that you can prevent crimes before they ever happen. That's Frontline Policing.
Are you able to check on a female apparently high in drugs in front of 10688 King George Highway?
Yeah, 10-4.
Or apparently she's a white female in her 20s, slim build, long blonde hair, wearing a dark gray hoodie.
Surrey's District 1 faces many challenges due to its highly transient population. To meet the needs of this unique district, Surrey RCMP has initiated a foot patrol to bring policing closer to the streets.
Here's your crack pipe. Turn around. Under arrest.
What did I do?
Possession. You got a crack pipe and you're smoking crack in a corner. Turn around.
Oh, man, I don't believe it.
Yeah. How much did you smoke today?
Nothing, just that little small rock there I had.
How much did you pay for that rock?
$5.
$5 rock?
Yeah.
How long did you buy it?
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Did you piece off somebody else or did you just buy it?
I just bought it.
Just bought it?
Yeah.
My idea of frontline policing is exactly what we're doing here on Footbeat. We're out there every single day on foot, dealing with people directly as opposed to, from in a car or over the phone, responding to their requests for services, as well being very proactive. Keep your hands where I can see them, bud.
What's your last name? I have a needle in my pocket.
You have a needle? Which pocket? All right. Used?
Yeah. How old are you?
With high population, you get crimes and problems that are unique to those types of settings. If you go to Toronto, if you go to Edmonton, Calgary, you'll find the same types of issues.
Surrey's Footbeat Patrol maintains a conspicuous presence in District 1, a major comfort to local business owners and residents. And having frontline officers in plain sight has proven to be a successful deterrent to criminals.
It helps to know a lot of the people around here. You get to know their stories, you get to know what motivates some of them, both the good and the bad. It helps to solve a lot of the crimes that occur around here.
How you guys doing?
We're alive. How are you?
Not too bad.
people get to know you too as well, and you earn a reputation around here very quickly. As you know, like my reputation, as far as I understand it, is that I'm fair. Just don't lie to me. You know me, Gabe. You know, if I have to arrest people, I do it. But also at the same time, I'm not that heartless that if you're starving, you can arrest you. That's fine. It really goes back to the whole proactive nature of what we do, and rather than being reactive to something after it's happened, we can see a problem developing and we can suggest solutions. It's a mix of everything. It's a mix of enforcement, a mix of working with some of these people to solve some of their own problems, and on occasions referring them to the right people for the help that we think they might need. Some of them just need basic assistance with finding a home. Some of them need a phone number to get them to rehab.
Beyond District 1, across Surrey's other 4 districts, policing is as varied as the people and places encountered on any given day by the frontline officer.
We're just here on a call for the welfare of the lady that lives across the street.
Oh, yes, from Hilda.
Do you know her?
I do.
Does she drive?
She does.
She does drive?
Car's not there. Yeah.
No. Do you know if she should be home or not?
She usually is home.
She usually?
Yeah, she's at home all the time.
Yeah.
Surrey can be extremely busy on some days and fairly quiet on others, depending on which particular area you're in. Did you get anything from them?
They know that she's seriously ill and they're not sure if she drives or not. Surrey's a great place to train. We get a wide variety of calls. Every day is a new adventure.
Well, what do we have here?
Hello there.
Is she with you? Yeah. Is she? Okay, we were looking for her.
Surrey Detachment believes in being proactive when policing their community. Across the country, the Kodiak Regional RCMP have adopted a similar community policing approach to reducing crime. They have assigned a mall officer to take on the heavy caseload generated by Diepp's Champlain Place. It's Atlantic Canada's largest shopping mall and has over 4 million visitors a year.
That's a lot of people. And the biggest day of the year, which is before Easter, Saturday before Easter, we get 90,000 people here at the mall.
From shoplifting to car break-ins, the sub-detachment at the mall deals with the most files in the region. Seeing a need and addressing it. Being proactive. Being visible. That's frontline policing.
Policing for me is helping my community. That's what policing is for me. Right? 99% of the people have no idea what we deal with every night, but they still want us there and they want us there fast. And we can investigate it. I can go talk to him, no problem, see what his side of the story is. But, I mean, if he's threatening some kids out in the park, that ain't right. Cooperation with the police, a neighborhood watch, calling the police when something happens and reporting it and being upfront and honest with the police, that's what makes a difference. Okay, I want you guys to do, everybody that saw something, okay, everybody was involved, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go home with your parents, okay, sit down and write down with your parents what you saw happen. We talk to complainants, we talk to witnesses, we talk to suspects. That's what we do. It's interaction with people. And if the guy just had a freak out moment, right, as long as, at least if he can come and apologize to the kids at least, right? Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You do help, but you're not gonna change the world. The world is the world, it's gonna stay like it is. What we do, help the people in need. The ones that don't want us around, sorry, but we're still gonna go help you. That's what we do.
Come on, guys, Surrey RCMP. Open up.
Oh. Hi, how you doing? Good, my name's Constable Bouchard. I'm with the Kodiak RCMP. This job here, constantly different. You get something new every day. Each time you think you've seen it all, boom, something comes along and surprises you.
Keep your hands behind your back. Okay, just stay calm. For right now, I place you on arrest for assault, okay? Do you understand?
Assault?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Surrey 2 Delta 9, one in custody. How many times were you hit by that male?
We all took a couple shots and then went outside, and then they came over there. Buddy cracked me.
So, on the video surveillance, what is that going to show?
It's the worst job in the world, but it's so much fun. Sometimes that 5 minutes of pure excitement when we do something really interesting is what makes it worthwhile. There is an inherent danger that comes with police work, and you have to be comfortable with your skill set.
Safety comes down to 3 factors: safety in numbers, training, and experience. Experienced police officers can instinctually read situations and people.
You got a few, you got in a fight, no worries. Stuff happens, right? But you've been very best with us. People say you're not the one causing the problem, so you get to go home. If you don't like people, don't become a policeman. That's what we deal with. We deal with people all the time. Not necessarily nice people either, but that's part of the job.
Minor scuffles are part of a typical shift for the frontline officer. But with each call, the stakes can change, making the need for backup all the more critical. One valuable support unit is Air 1, providing an eye in the sky for ground patrols across the lower mainland.
PDS has 1 in custody to the south, looking for the 2 to the north.
The biggest advantage we have is proximity. Pursuits don't last very long, so if we're close, we can help out. We're up there to assist the ground units. We're there to support them.
Depending on the type of call that you're going on, you could be using Air 1, the air unit, police dog services, major crime with our investigation support team who come out to serious files. There's so many different sections in the RCMP that you can be using quite a few of them in any one particular file.
With units in the air, patrols on the ground, and special support units on the ready, communication is vital to frontline policing.
I'll be out at 137 and 72. Telecoms is huge. The dispatchers that we work with, they're our link between the person who's calling on the phone and with us before we get to the scene. Surrey 2 Delta 5, we're in the area, so we'll head that way.
As a frontline police officer, our dispatch is crucial. If we don't have a proper dispatch, it can have serious jeopardy for the call, because we need to get there. If we have a domestic going on and someone is getting beaten, if we have shots fired and we have somebody that's been murdered, or any other serious call, we need our members there now, but we also need them there safely.
Do you understand what that means?
It takes training, experience, and specialized support to be out there on the front lines of Canada's municipalities. But for most RCMP detachments, the front lines are not the big city. They are the small towns and rural communities scattered from coast to coast.
Generally, people in the smaller towns understand the police. They see them more. They can get out and say hi. You know, there's a lot more interaction with the community.
Can I swing around here? You get the whole thing closed. I can't go straight down onto the thing. No, there you go. Okay, I'll just swing around the parking lot here.
I know we're a nuisance. But
you're not a nuisance. I mean,
something to get paid.
You got that right. Okay, girl. In a different situation.
It's that interaction that is so critical to what frontline police do. From school talks to community meetings, from special events to speeding checkpoints. It's all part of the job, no matter where you are in the country. They've seen it all.
You have a nice night, bud.
They each have their own approach. They are unique, and yet they are the same.
How you doing? Yeah, what's going on? You seem a little bit ruffled.
Similar in their desire to do the job. Do it as part of a team. And do it to the best of their ability.
I talked to your wife and she's gonna drop off your medication for you, okay? But she's in Burnaby right now, so it might take about half hour to an hour.
Well, I've worked in 6 different detachments and I've worked with a variety of colleagues, and everybody's different, but everybody works as a team, and that's the important thing to get the job done.
Just relax, all right? Just relax.
They like to do the work. They want to see what's out there. Sometimes it's eye-opening. You know, they got to be outgoing. They got to be outspoken.
You have to be flexible to changing schedule, changing plans.
It takes a very strong-willed person to do this job. Takes somebody that has a lot of will to help the public. Somebody that actually wants to deal with people in every walk of life.
It's the rewarding side of frontline policing that matters most to the RCMP's first responders.
What I get out of being on Footbeat is job satisfaction. I see the results almost immediately with a lot of the things that I do.
She was hitting all the guys. I'm like, get out of there. I'm like, come and pick her up and get her out of there.
Oh, but if he's not the problem, I don't want to bring him to jail if I don't have to.
He's not the problem.
Dad was a policeman for 32 years. That was a big part of why I joined. Dad always had a positive view on policing. Positive view on his job, loved his job. When I grew up, I always thought that, you know, wouldn't I be lucky if I found the job I would have loved that much. I love this job. Best job in the world.